Hi, Master T. My name is Theresa Byrne, and if you are in a place where you can move your body a little bit today, please join in. I'm going to ask you to grab a chair because we're going to do some balance and some hip exercises, and I want you to be able to enjoy them. So push whatever else is away. Make sure you have access to that chair, and I'm going to start a little music. We will warm ourselves up. Let's do a bob and a weave. So hands are here, your feet are hip width apart, and you're going to slide up to each side. Now, in martial arts, we teach this as a way of avoiding something coming at our head, like a punch. Now, what if you learned how to bob and weave through life, right? Like something's coming at you, you've got a challenge, you've got an upset, you've got, I don't know, something you do not like. Bob, weave, bob, weave. You don't have to get that active about it, but I just want you to come up to your toe, balls of your feet, rotating your weight side to side. Nice. Couple more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Yesterday, we did some elbows, and we're going to warm up with those elbows again. So you're just taking your elbow across your body, across the midline, easily. Nice and easy. You don't have to thwap, unless you're already warmed up. These are just simple moves. One of my favorite parts about martial arts is that A, it uses all the different parts of your body. It helps to engage your mind. And C, or 3, it helps you feel powerful. Boom, boom, boom. So we got body, mind, feeling powerful, and it can really change your physiology. Exercise, movement. I don't love the word exercise. Movement can change your physiology. And if you think about what you're doing in life, you want to have that physiology. You want to have that good physiology. We're going to take these backwards. Elbow back, elbow. Great self-defense technique. Somebody's getting in your space. These are also excellent dance moves, if that's your thing. 4 more. 3, boom. 2, boom. 1, nice, nice. Shake it out. Shake your arms out. So we're going to focus on some hip movements today, lower back and hips. But before we do that, we've also got to warm up the other parts. So I just want you to bring your shoulders forward. And when I do this with kids, I'm like, you talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? Shoulders forward. Now take your shoulders back. And this is like, I don't know what happened. The lamp, it broke. Shoulders back, rotating. Nice. Good. Now I want you to bring your arms out, cross in front, out, cross in front. Good. And I tend to rock back and forth because in boxing and in all martial arts, we're never just solid. We're never stable unless we're listening or waiting for direction. So we're always in motion. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get to the hip hooray. I had 2 hip surgeries. I had a car accident and ended up having to get both hips replaced. So I actually kept my walker. Why? Because it's a fantastic use for balance. So what I'm going to have you do is put your hand on something, a chair or something. Make sure there's nothing behind you, and you're just going to swing your knee up. Swing that knee up, and I'll kind of do it from this side too. You're just swinging your knee. So you're not really focusing on where it's going behind you. You're working on where it's going in front of you. Swing it up to your level of comfort. And 1. And switch legs. And this is why I have you holding on to something, a chair or something, because we're also working balance. Several of the most important pieces of exercise: cardiovascular, working your heart. Hold on, we're gonna do that same thing with that swing. We're just gonna swing that leg. So you're just gonna swing your leg with a straight leg. Cardiovascular, balance, resistance or strength training, flexibility. These are all part of what help us, and rest, obviously, what help us stay stable, get our bodies into whatever shape we need them to be in, and also to support us. Other leg, you're just swinging that leg. Nothing to see. Now, if you're feeling super flexy or you're already warmed up, you might be able to swing it up high. But even as a black belt, I don't make people, kick head high. Bam! I don't make them kick head high when they're warming up. And this is for your hips. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now, hip rotations. So I want you to think about pushing your hips out to the extension where you feel a slight stretch. Slight stretch. Slight stretch. and then switch directions. You don't have to go fast. I'll do these every single workout, every single warm-up. Push those hips and then push side to side. Same with these, especially because those muscles get shorter as we're sitting. Push, 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 push. Now, I want you to think about taking your knee across your body and opening it up. And then you're going to go to the other side. So knee across the body and open, working those hip flexors, working the joints, working your synovial fluid, getting them some love, getting hugs from the inside. 3, 2, 1 here, 1 here. Good. Now I want you to grab onto your chair again, and you're just going to swing your leg up. So we're working on hip. We worked on hip forward. We worked on knee, and now we're just going to sideways. If you want your stabilizing toes facing forward, just don't lift too high. You can also rotate your toes out, and that's more of a side kick like we do in martial arts. So just lightly swing that leg up to the side. You don't have to go high. We're just doing a few. 2, 1, good. And switch to the other side. Body is your job to manage. So I can't be there with all of you. I will cue you on what you need to be doing and what you need to focus on. We always want alignment. So my knee is above my ankle or above my toes. So if they're facing that way, they're aligned. If they're facing this way, they're aligned. I just don't have to raise this as much. Working it, working it, working it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now, the last one that we're going to do for your hips is what's called a sumo squat. You can do a shallow squat. You can do a deep squat. So sumo squat, my very favorite squat. I actually do a lot of moves in this. Toes face out. It's more comfortable for most women's hips. I'm just going to drop. Now, you may feel like, I'm feeling good, Master T, I'm pumped up. You might want to go lower. If you go lower, make sure your knees never go in front of your toes. Knees behind toes. That's the rule. Sumo squat, sumo squat, sumo squat. Tight core, and your body is up and aligned. Marion Jones likes to say chest is proud. I'm going to go with that. Now we're going to hold that down, and we're going to work little arm. You've seen boxers like do the speed bag. The speed bag. Because you're in the house. Switch directions. Just don't hit yourself in the face. I've done it with boxing gloves. I've done it with a lot of things. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out. Shake your hips out. Last thing I want you to do for your hips, just shake your booty. Like you've got a tail feather, like you got a tail. Good. Nice. And hopefully you're feeling good. You can get the rest of your day and enjoy it. Thanks for joining in. Take care of your